Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and today we're digging through the cape-covered, explosion-filled archives of gaming history to uncover the 5 superhero games that got lost in the multiverse and deserve to be pulled back to the present with a remake or remaster. These are not your Arkham Knights or Spider-Mans, these are the weird, the wild and the criminally forgotten. Some were brilliant, some were bonkers, but all of them absolutely worth remembering. So let's dive in before one of them gets rebooted into a crappy card battler game. Remember when superhero games were all about being a hero instead of just loot boxes and XP grinds? Before Ultimate Alliance stole the spotlight, XMen Legends was the co-op superhero game. You could build your own squad, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, the lot, and smash through endless bad guys in a fully voiced story mode that actually felt like a Saturday morning cartoon binge. The RPG elements were ahead of their time, with the level ups, gear, and mutant synergy powers that made every team up feel unique. In an age before online co-op was standard, this game let 4 people crowd around a console and cause mutant chaos. With the MCU finally bringing X-Men back into the fold, now is the perfect time for a remake, online co-op, modern visuals, and maybe less yelling from Cyclops. You haven't lived until you've yeeted a tank off a skyscraper as the Hulk. Ultimate Destruction let you truly be the Hulk. Open world, zero restrictions, pure rage. You could leap across cities, rip cars in half and use them as boxing gloves, and turn military tanks into scrap metal. The freedom was insane. No stealth missions, no crappy escort quests, just smash everything in sight. Even today, most superhero games wish they could capture this level of power fantasy. A remake on PS2 and Xbox with modern physics and destructible environments? Yes please. Before the Snyder Cut, this was your only way to control the full Justice League. Justice League Heroes was basically XMen Legends DC Edition. You and a buddy could tag team through Metropolis and beyond as Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, and more. The team combat was tight, the powers were fun to upgrade, and the villains gave you a proper challenge. The story was a bit generic, but it was voiced well, and gave each hero, including some lesser known caped crusaders, some time in the spotlight. Justice League Heroes did not have the flash of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but it worked, and it deserves a second shot, especially now that superhero team-ups are back in fashion. Give us a reboot and let Batman and Flash awkwardly co-op again, like the good old times. What do you get when EA makes a Marvel fighting game and adds original characters that no one asked for? Marvel Nemesis was weird, but in a good way. Marvel heroes faced off in dark, gritty arenas against EA's own roster of edgy, leather-wearing imperfects. It was glitchy, chaotic, and completely unapologetic, but the destruction was fun, the powers were flashy, and the concept had massive potential. It was Marvel's Mortal Kombat moment, and we've never really seen anything like it since. A reboot in Unreal Engine 5 with smoother combat and actual balancing could turn this cult classic into a top-tier brawler. Before Arkham made Batman a combat god, Vengeance let you brood with style. Based on the legendary animated series, Batman Vengeance nailed the mood, the music, and the voice acting. Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, all the greats. The visuals looked like the cartoon had come to life, and the cinematic cutscenes were way ahead of their time. Gameplay was a bit clunky and the controls fought you harder than Joker's henchmen, but the atmosphere was spot on. This is one of those forgotten gems that deserves a second chance, not to replace the Arkham series of games, but instead to complement it. A remaster would be a great tribute to the golden age of Bat animation, and another great way to honour Conroy's legacy and introduce his other variants to fans. And that is the end of this list. And yes, I'm sure I missed one or two of your favourites, so go on down to the comments and let me know what else deserves a digital shout from the doorstep. There will be a part 2 inevitably, and I'll use your suggestions. If you enjoyed this video and want more, go on down below, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and give the bell a ding so you're notified whenever there's new stuff to watch. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.